Yeah, I also like those, the small cups. No, the thing I'm talking about, it looks like this. These, when they're
I know
cold,
the one like the M&Ms, right?
yeah, when they're a little, you put them in the fridge.
I do.
freeze.
Yeah, I'm
Oh my God.
putting Reese's series in the fridge is a thing. I mean,
It's
you
a
have
sin?
to do it. And no, it's a thing. I
Oh,
mean,
it's a thing.
we
I
say
thought
it's a
you
sin.
said
I mean,
it's a
no, it's a sin. No, we do say it's a sin. I mean, in a good way, because it's it's like a Adams. I mean, it's like an apple. What
Oh,
the
because
Adams
it's
made. It's like
wow.
it's really good. 'Cause
Okay,
it's
I
too
have
good.
to
When
pause
it's
you
too
for
good,
a
we
second.
say it's a sin. Okay.
I've never heard that because that's here. When we say something is a sin, it's like, this is awful. This is a sin. You can't do
mean,
this. But for you guys, when you say it, it's like, oh, this is amazing. This is too good.
Yes.
That like, oh,
Yes.
wow.
But actually, we use it as the way you just said too. So it depends on the circumstance.
So somebody can say it's a sin and
Yes.
you just won't know. Your
Yes.
outfit is a sin right now. And you're like, do they like it? Do they hate it?
You could tell, but you could tell by their reactions. Though. And the best thing to drink in Japan during the daytime is beer
Oh,
from the noon. And in Japan, it's like drinking the cold beer is like a thing.
mm.
And right in front of the people who's working in suit.
Yeah,
also-
that's the best. And you're just drinking.
Yeah.
You're like, haha.
right in front of them. Right in front of them.
this
Sorry, I have a day off today.
Sometimes when people ask me why I drink during the day, this is the exact explanation I give. One of the things I love about being in Nijisanji is I know that I can go to a restaurant in the middle of the day, have a glass of wine, and look at everybody going to work and be like, ha. This is also why I love streaming in the morning. Some of
I
our
know.
collabs, they're like 5 my time or 7 my time. And then by 12, remember when we were both on Mika's stream where Mista joined? I was
Yes,
done
yes,
with a
yes.
bottle of wine. And during that stream, I was finishing a bottle of
During
wine.
that? Okay,
Yeah,
that's
I had
great.
I started drinking at like 5:30.
Mm-hmm.
But it was amazing. It was just like,
Yes.
I have my whole day ahead of me,
Mm-hmm. It's so fun too. Drinking at noon is amazing fun.
This is why also one of my favorite things is I know with you, you're always, every time I say let's drink, you're always happy to drink.
Yes, I am.
This reminded me, somebody had asked, what are your favorite things to eat when you're drinking? Do you have like a favorite snack for drinking?
There's like a thing called the mushroom mountain in Japan.
Mm-hmm.
It's like it's sweet, but only a little bit bitter chocolate with like
It's called Mushroom
sticks.
Mountain?
It's called a mushroom mountain.
Mm-hmm.
Kinoko no yama.
Oh,
It's like
you
they're
like
it's
sweets.
I love sweet. I mean, with whiskey chocolate and snack, like the snack bar. It's like a cookie. It's like a cookie with chocolate. That is like it matches amazingly.
Okay,
That
so
is
for you,
whiskey.
that is your favorite? You love to have
Yes.
chocolates with whiskey?
Yes. Also, I love nuts, like mixed
Yeah.
nuts
Mhm.
and raisin.
Do you ever have olives
dry fruit too.
or...
Actually, olives. My name is actually from olive.
I
So
know.
it's like feeling I'm eating myself. So that. ニナママとオリバー先生のストレス解消方法が知りたいです。Obviously drinking. もうお酒を飲むことですね。
Cheers!
What is this? Yeah, cheers. I mean, the question was, what's Nina Mama and Oliver Sensei's way to relieve your stress? That was the question.
Drinking.
Drinking, obviously.
Honestly,
Isn't that true? Isn't that true?
yeah, I think for me, a big one is like friend time, right? Like
Yeah, true.
when you, me, and
Me too.
Mika, sometimes we'll get into a call and we'll just talk.
Yes.
And sometimes we will
Yes.
start with like, oh, this is stressing me. But then eventually we'll move on to other stuff. I
Mm-hmm.
think spending time with people is really, really helpful for stress because sometimes just saying out loud, like, I'm having a bad day, but the fact that I'm
Yes.
here with you guys, it makes it better. Thank you,
Mhm.
And also kind of knowing that other people also have bad days kind of reminds me that
Yes.
it's okay.
Mhm. Yes.
You have
totally
good
true.
days, you have bad days. It's okay.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I work out a lot.
Oh, working out is actually nice. It's very nice.
It's
To relieve the
sometimes
stress.
when I wake up and I'm in a terrible mood, I just force myself. I don't, it doesn't even have to be crazy. I just get for a walk. I go outside, I go for a walk or even treadmill. I put on TV and I just walk. I always feel better. So just moving, kind of like getting out of that mental space.
Yes.
But sometimes just drinking. What about you, honey?
Actually, working out is I used to do workouts too, but
yeah,
working
HIIT,
out,
I remember.
Until you work out is so stressful.
Yeah.
Do you understand? Like, oh, I have to work out. Oh, I don't want to. I so don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. But after you start, it's fine. It's totally fine. You know, you can do it. But
this is why I try to work out the earliest in the morning. I just wake up and work out. So then you don't even stress about it all day.
Oh, I see.
You don't think about I should work
routine.
out. Yeah.
Maybe I should do that too.
I really think, oh my God. Because then you don't think about it. And then all day you're just like, I worked out.
I'm perfect.
Or if the weather is nice, like when you wake up, just go for a walk immediately.
Yeah, going for a walk is very nice. I often go for a walk. But for me, it's the same. Just talking with your friends, you know, and if they have a problem, hearing their problem out is nice too. And when you have a problem, when they hear out your problem, it's very nice. You know, just
it just feels so connected to know, like, oh, other people. You know, it's gonna sound weird, but it's like just knowing that other people also struggle. Just knowing that, you know, your friend who was happy last week is struggling now. You think, first of all, you're also happy that you're there for them. I feel very happy knowing that I'm there for my friends, right? Like, oh, they care enough about me to trust me with their big problem.
Yes, totally true. Yeah, you get happy, you know.
Maybe happy. You just feel sad.
Not
like,
happy that word.
Like, thank you for trusting me with this.
Yes.
I feel like I'm helping. It's nice to be helpful. Right? Like imagine if a kohai like asks you for help with, let's say, stream setup or maybe a game, and you help them. You feel good, right? You go, oh, like,
this people, it feels like I'm being trusted.
Yeah. And you feel, you know, you feel good about yourself.
It's so weird. It's so weird, you know. That reminds me of a thing. Like many people have a problem in Japan. Not many, but like, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's many actually.
Everybody has a problem everywhere.
Yeah,
everyone's having a bad time.
Many people are not good at like asking people to like asking for help, especially in Japan.
Yeah,
because they might think it's rude.
Yeah.
But on the other hand, when you're asked for help, you feel good, right? Because you feel you're being trusted, and you feel like you feel more. If they ask you, you feel more like you work hard to help them because since they asked you, you want to help them out. I don't know how to say this thing. I don't even know how to say this in Japanese.
So basically, like you're grateful that they asked for your help because you feel even if you're having a bad day, helping somebody else will make you have a better day because you're helping them.
Yes, totally true.
Yeah.
But even though you know that, when you try to ask someone to help, you feel so bad.
I know. That's something I really need to do better, asking for help. And this is Mika. She's always like, just talk to me, just ask me. But I don't want to burden her, you know, sometimes. And then
I understand.
I don't know. Because we've talked, you know about some of my problems. But sometimes when it's the same problem, I feel really guilty when like it's been a month and it's the same problem.
It's
because
okay.
I feel like
people has the same problem
I should have
all
solved
the time.
it, you know. I should have been over that problem.
No, it's okay. Humans are like that.
I know.
They even sometimes remember something they owe. You think you
20 years ago.
You're okay. You like, you know, how do you say kokufuku? What's kokufuku in English?
You think you got over it. Like, this is fine.
Yeah, you got over it.
And then you randomly remember it from, this happened 20 years ago and I'm still hurt.
Yeah. It still hurts.
Yeah.
Yes. It happens. It's okay.
You can't fix some problems. Some problems, for example, you know, sometimes you know that this is for the best, that you're living life now. You know that everything's for the best, but you can still feel a little like, oh, I'm still sad that things didn't work out. Or I'm still sad that this happened. And that's very realistic of us. That's actually, I needed to hear that. Thank you.
I think that humans should not be that considerate.
Wait, what?
To live.
What do you mean?
I think that people should not be that considerated because, you know, being considerating is all the time it makes a problem. So like just like saying like, oh, it'll be okay, it'll be fine.
I don't understand what you mean.
I mean, how to say it in English?
Say it in Japanese and then maybe everyone can help. Because in English, I'm not sure I get the meaning.
考えすぎない.
Don't
Don't overthink.
Okay.
People overthink
Because
all
in
the time,
English, it sounded like you said, I don't think people should be nice. I don't think they should be like,
Oh, yeah,
oh, I
considering
hope you're
being
feeling
nice. Sorry,
a
I'm so
good
sorry.
way. And it's like, oh, no,
I
I
made a
don't.
mistake.
Like, no, honey, I don't think that's what you meant.
I know. I made a mistake. I want to say concern, not considerate. Sorry.
Do you
People
know
are concerning too much.
all of my problems in life? Like, okay, 99.9% of my problems comes from overthinking and
Yeah, me
not
too.
from the actual problem.
So understandable. So relatable.
Okay, maybe not 95% of my problems. So 5% problem happens. 95% of my fear, stress, anxiety, bad feeling, bad vibe is overthinking about what has happened, what hasn't happened, what could happen.
Yes.
Like,
What could happen?
why? Why?
I understand.
Don't overthink. And I'm saying this as an overthinker.
And when there's like a good part and a bad part, I always think about the bad part. When you're doing something, if there's like a risk and a good part,
Yeah.
I always think about the minus part. I do overthink about the minus part and I get scared. So yeah, I understand.
I think that's also just, the older you get, the more you kind of realize there's like a certain reality of, let's say you go, just as an example, you go jump off a plane like parachute,
Yes.
When you're a kid, you love it. As an adult, you're like, okay, well, what if I die?
Yes.
What if I
true.
fall on the ground? I don't die, but I break everything.
What if the parachute doesn't come out?
Yeah, what if the parachute doesn't come out? What if like this is a plot set up by my brother who wants to murder me and take the family estate?
Because you go through all those things, you experience a lot, so you understand.
I don't even have a
something
brother.
Dangerous.
But what if my brother's trying to kill me?
Then in that case you're overthinking. I mean, you're imagining things. In that case you should go to a doctor.
In EN, we stream 10 like every streamer in EN, we mostly stream 10 times in a week.
Isn't that over?
That's
overworking?
That's 3 streams every 2 days in EN.
I know,
typically. That's what we do.
That's 7 streams is big enough,
We typically tend to do 10. Most of EN, if you look at our schedules, it's like usually more than, and sometimes we don't have a scheduled stream, but it's like we're in a collab and stuff like that.
Yes. So I sometimes get worried when I see your schedules because even we're not only streaming, right? We work. We work for the stream.
Yeah.
And some people are working too. So So 10 stream is kind of overworking, I think.
That's why I think
it's like we love streaming.
Yeah,
we love streaming. We love communicating with our listeners, and that kind of helps our life too. But still, even though you're mentally satisfied, your body gets tired.
Yeah.
Yes,
and
your brain too.
Your brain gets tired. It's you're getting a lot of stuff. Like in a video game, you have to think. When you were playing Elden Ring, right? You're entertaining the stream, but then you have to think, but then you have to play, but then you have to, maybe you're mad. You have to not be very, very mad. And then you're thinking supas, you're this, of course.
Yes. I mean, it's like just, it's like just your brain. Instead of your body, your brain is running a marathon or something like that. If you're streaming for 10 hours or something like that.
I just think in EN, it's because we're all doing it. It's hard not to do it. And this was something that because everybody else is working so hard, we kind of feel, and this is absolutely, I love EN, and I'll be honest, I think I'm the problem most of the time because I often have 2 streams a day. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you do actually.
And, I'm seeing a lot of success. And if somebody else looks at my channel, then they think, okay, well, to have success, I should just work more like Nina does because it's working for Nina. So I'm also part of the problem.
JP is there's more than 100 stream live.
You have some streamers that stream once a year, which is amazing to me. I'm like, how is that a thing?
But he is amazingly fun. When he just talks, he is so he's entertaining. actually it's more like a rare, when it's like.
And I don't say this in a bad way about Gilzaren. He's amazing, but like, what are you doing the rest of the year? I just want to know. What are you doing?
He's a vampire. He doesn't live in the same time zone. Yes, he doesn't live in the same time zone with humans.
Yeah.
But it's like, but that's actually it's better because it's so rare that everyone waits for him all the time, right?
They just had their stream like this like a month ago, I think, right? They're like
I know. Petra and Bonnie was there too.
I know, that's so cool.
And
yeah, it's an ultra rare.
But since there's like 100 people, and we don't care anymore. It's like we can't care about like being in, that much about the other people's stream. I mean, we do care. I mean, we do love it. But like if you're doing it the same, it's obviously you're gonna have to do it in the same time. Like since there's like 100 people, you can't like manage to do it only in your time on those kind of stuff. Plus, if there's like 100 people, it's like obviously someone else is streaming. So yeah. Today let's like just watch those people's.
I think it's getting better now that we have more members. But when we were like, I think before Luxium debut, when we were 10, we just felt like we had to stream because we're a new branch. We are giving this great opportunity by NijiSanji.
I love this.
I love Petra so much.
I don't know. Although I bully her all the time. Yes, I really respect her.
I mean, you bully her because you wouldn't bully her if you didn't care for her, right?
Yeah, totally true. I mean, I don't have that much people I could bully, so that's why I bully her. I mean, and she bullies. I mean, she bullies me. I bully her back.
Who is the most bullied in your unit?
Actually, there's not much bullied in my unit, but Leos is like that. But we bully him back too. So
okay, so Leos is the bully.
He's a bully and the bullied.
Okay. Yeah, I feel like your unit, you don't really bully each other that much. I don't know why.
We do actually, though.
You do?
We when we play the fighting games, we get toxic. We get pretty much toxic.
You get
toxic to each other. Toxic.
They're saying it's because you're the one that gets bullied. That's why you're like, well, they don't bully really. Do you get bullied a lot, honey? Talk to me.
Not my gen mates, though.
You get bullied by people outside of your gen, like EN.
Yes, EN and my senpais.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
But my senpais, but it's not like bullying. It's kind of different. We call it ijiru.
What's ijiru?
It's kind of different. Ijiru means like they not bully. They how do you say? They tease you.
But I also feel like every single clip I see of you, you're with like 6 NijiSanji JP senpais on like a podcast, a collab. I feel like you are the social butterfly of
what the social
butterfly. Okay, this is a good one. This is an English word for somebody who is very sociable. You go to the party and you know everybody. Hi, how are, like it feels like you are at every party and you know everybody. How would you translate social butterfly to Japanese?
社交的? I think it's 社交的.
I just feel that maybe because you're in the newest generation, right? You're the most kohai generation, but you have been in collabs with I think everybody.
Not really actually.
I feel like I've seen you in so many collabs with so many senpais, especially the talking ones.
But talking ones are mostly with not only my senpais, with people outside NijiSanji.
I haven't seen those, I think.
I don't know, because sometimes this person, many people think he's in NijiSanji, but actually he's not.
I just feel like insider is a good word. Like you're just always on, I don't know. I feel like you're just so... Kanae is more of a social butterfly.
I mean, he is.
Freaking... My stream chat was going crazy the other day when I was in a podcast with Alira. Because he apparently talked about me, Selene, and Alira. And then my chat was just like... Kana, and it was both me and like the chat was just like, Kanae just talked about you too. Kanae just talked about you too. Kanae senpai just talked about you too.
Oh my god. Yeah, plus he's like a celebrity.
He's like a Dai senpai, right? Like he's like a senpai. I still don't know what he said.
Oh, you still don't know what he said?
I think I know. I taught him bad words because he was looking to learn like bad words in English and nobody was going to teach him. And I'm I got you.
Okay. Plus, I was there. I remember.
Spit in my mouth. That
I was
one?
there. Yeah. Spit in my mouth. You teach him that. Yeah, I was there at that moment. I remember that.
Were you there when I was like...
Yes,
No.
Actually, I'm the one who translated to him.
This was another moment where, because, okay, so I know in JP there's this very big respect towards everybody. But to me, I didn't watch a lot of Kanae before I joined NijiSanji. So to me, Kanae is just a famous streamer. Yes, he's a famous senpai, but he's just a famous streamer. So a while ago, I think this was when Luxian was debuting, I was sharing my screen to Mika. And I think Reimu was there too. And he joined. And everybody was like, oh, hi, I was like, oh, by the way, which senpai is this? And they're like, it's Kanae senpai. I was like, oh, okay, I'm sorry. I don't speak Japanese. And you're, nothing about his profile makes him look like it's Kanae. And then I forgot what we were talking about. But I think we were talking about voice packs.
It's hard to tell because it's without your, when you're, because we were speaking different language.
Yeah, exactly. But I forget what he said exactly about the voice pack. So I was like, hey, you got a lot of okane, right? You're going to buy my voice pack as a good senpai? And he's like, no, I have no money. And then I think Reimu told me that like his translation was like, wait a second, like she's kohai, right? Because I was like, you're going to buy my voice pack, right? You have okane. And he's like, that's a cool kohai. Because I was just like, I was drinking. And the thing is, too, I adore Kanae. I think he's amazing.
Yes, of course.
But we were like 5 girls hanging out and he came in. What did he think? What did he think was going to happen? He was going to get bullied, baby. I don't care. I want to drink with Maimoto.
It'll be fun.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll be fun. His drink is funny. When he and Joe Senpai drinking together is really funny.
Joe Rikichi?
Yes.
I love him so much.
It's like either one gets really drunk and either one tries to stop the either.
Oh, the funniest thing.
It's always like that.
Somebody just said Maimoto watches Solen. So Millie's Oshi is Maimoto.
Yeah.
And Maimoto had a clip where he said that the EN that he likes the most is Solen.
Yeah, I remember that.
Millie was just like crying. She's like, I'm not mad. I'm not upset. But, I'm a little upset.
And
Solen, she was like, oh, yeah, you're Oshi. I'm your Oshi's Oshi.
Why does she always have to be that brutal?
Because it's funny. That's Solen.
I know, I understand. I love it.
So funny. She's like, haha, how do you feel, huh? Your Oshi likes me. And then it happened when, we were doing the Niji, I think it's Shindan, the quiz. I got Noraneko Senpai, and Millie was like, I think it was like the next week, and Millie's like, you both have taken everything from me. She's like, you both just take everything I love.
Everything from a love. Yeah. How dare you?
I want to go on a date with Anju.
Yep. If you want to, then maybe, you have to.
Maybe that should be just, I should wake up every morning and be like, do your Japanese lessons so you could flirt with your JP senpai. I want to flirt with Lane too.
Put Lane and Anju's picture right next to your bed.
Have you seen there's like a Simpsons joke? It's like, do it for her. Homer Simpson. It was like he put Maggie's picture. So for me, it would be like Anju and Lane and bottles of wine.
Picture. Yeah, bottles of wine right next to your
Or I guess
right
if
next to
I'm
your
in
bed.
JP, it would be like, what can I only get in JP that I can't really get? I guess
What
like
do you mean?
yakitori. It would be like yakitori pictures. It would be like
Yakitori's nice.
yakitori and Lane and Anju senpai.
Yes.
Everyone's joking about redheads. Yes.
What's redheads?
You know how Anju and Lane have red hair?
Yeah,
Redheads.
red hair. Yeah. Oh, I see.
That's why everyone's